Hello, Aide-de-Camp here. I just wanted to make a quick video about this idea that I had earlier today. So I was watching a video, it was a video by Tasting History with Max Miller. If you're familiar with the channel, it's just a channel that I really like to watch, and he does a lot of foods from the medieval period or ancient peoples, and I think he really does a good job, like, showing the foods that they would eat, talking about their history. It's a very fun channel. So I was watching the video, and I was kind of just thinking about the idea of the Middle Ages, the medieval period. I was just kind of thinking about how if that was the Middle Ages, then before that was antiquity. You know, it was kind of it's kind of divided in three parts there almost: antiquity, the Middle Ages, and the modern age. And there's also prehistory. That would be kind of its own category, I suppose. But then I love the term the Middle Ages. It just sounds so fantastical, like a fantasy world, and it's part of our history, and I think that's really unique. So I was just kind of contemplating the term Middle Ages and thinking of how history is divided, you know, that four kind of eras: prehistory, ancient, antiquity, and the Middle Ages, and then the modern age. And I just think that's really just kind of a cool way to think. We're in like a fourth age right now. Obviously these ages are just kind of terms we use to describe periods of time. They're not set in stone by any means, but it's just really unique how history can be divided in that way, in something that just sounds like it comes from a fantasy novel. Just a really unique and interesting way of looking at the world. And I like, you know, romanticizing my life a bit. And it's cool to think that we're in the fourth age, a fourth era, something like that. It makes me feel like I'm in a really cool world, and I am. I really am. I think we all are. We're very lucky to be in the positions we are today. With all of technology, you know, it's certainly interesting how much has changed since even the medieval period. It's just a really cool place to be at, where we can see all of our history and we can access a lot of the knowledge that we've had so quickly. And I think that's really interesting. We're in this kind of technological age. You know, I think there was prehistory before anybody even had written language. There was antiquity, when people were first just starting to write down who we were as human beings. Then there was, in Europe, of course, it's a bit vague. These are all just general terms, but the Middle Ages, this kind of transitory period between antiquity and the modern age. And now we've got our eyes on the stars. We're going to be, you know, we've got technology like you wouldn't believe, and it's just such an exciting time to be alive. So that was pretty much just what I had been thinking about today, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because I just hope that maybe kind of sparks your imagination as well, because I really find it just fascinating. Have a good day.